If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And maybe the D will step up on him next time. He's proven he can knock down that shot.
Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Now James in the post. He's against McCall. Carrington, that's good. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's Johnson, down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson's shot is off. Pass to Carrington. Mills outside to the paint. James for three, more. And here's Mills from outside, and Robinson pulls it down. Cologne on the outside. Up top, Robinson. Now McCall. Over James. And they're able to recover. Cologne can't hit. The WCBL on offense. Here's more. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from MP. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Pure from three-point range.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
Outside, Lack. Cologne kicks it to Johnson. Robinson, Stone defending. And that one's good.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
Now Carrington, guarded by Cologne. Right side, Moore. From down in the low post, it goes. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife, right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Johnson, now guarded by Mills. Pass over to Robinson. There's the triple. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Moore down low, defended by Lack, and finished off by MP.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's McCall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Over MP. The rebound brought home by Carrington.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Here's Mills. Misses the jumper. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Johnson, no good that time. Now James in the post. He's against McCall. James, no good. And it's rejected by MP. And they're on the break. Here's Carrington. Here's more. Stone. And then Stone with the dunk.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. Cologne. And a great assist by Lack as that one falls.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Lets it go from 11. Miles Stone, what a defensive effort there. Pass to Carrington. Outside James. The three is up, and the West hits it again from deep.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's Lack. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside, it's Johnson. The three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
McCall from long range. Rebound goes to the WCBL. High post, Carrington. Stolen by Cologne. Kicks it to Johnson.
Get the perimeter.
Cologne on the outside. McCall. Over James. That one a little long.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now Carrington. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. Muscling through the contact, they call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Will it go? And it's Floyd missing. Here's Chu, and the jam by Johnny Chu.
Forget finesse. This big fella is all about power.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West.
And here's the EYBL. A 19-point contest. To the inside. Rejected by MP. Kick it out. Pass to Moore. Inside. Here's James. And he gets that one to go off the front of the rim and in.
I know Moore's always looking for an open lane, but if he can't find it, he'll make a good pass.
McCall outside. Now Lack. And now Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Stone, defended by Robinson. Here's James. Good once again, and he's now 8 of 9.
They've just shot the lights out, and their opponent, not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Now here's Robinson. Outside, Black. Outside, it's Johnson. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Pass to Carrington. Back to James. Over McCall. And that's not gonna go. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. It's the WCBL All-Stars running away with it, and we'll return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's James. And the slam jam from MP.
Some posterization right there, fellas. Defender giving up way too much height. All he could do is try to get out of that picture.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Outside, Black. Off the mark there with the 3.
Even without the 3-ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Carrington outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stone, and Stone with the slam. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Moore can't hit it. And here's the EYBL. And stolen by Moore. Pass to James. 4-3. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And now Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Now Lack. Cologne for 3. Rebounded by James. Carrington for 3. And another 3 for the WCBL.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Here's McCall. Rejected by MP. And so it looks like EYBL All-Stars will retain possession here. Pass to Lack. Back to Cologne. To the middle. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Here's James. That one falls.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Johnson, now guarded by Mills. Cologne on the outside. McCall. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And here's the EYBL. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Buries it from three-point range.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Cologne. And he's got 6 points for him. Johnson. Pass to Lack. 5 to shoot. Rebound goes to the WCBL. James with the ball. Robinson picks him up defensively. And yep, it's good.
This is a nice find by Stone in the mid-range, using his size to get a good look at the hoop from that distance.
McCall, rejected by MP. And it's good, fought through the contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Now here's Dermanenko. Combo, and play stops, whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Wasn't quite set on that pick, and the refs were right on it.
Setting screens is an art, and that wasn't his best work.
James with the ball, working on Perchumsey. James, that's good.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Outside, McCall. Tombo. Can they get it? And it's laid in by Perchumsey.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Pass to Schrader. Outside, Harris. James. Knocks down the long J.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Perchumsey outside. Now Tombo. Dermonenko outside. Here's Perchumsey. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Nice bucket, but he should just go straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have it.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. Really lucky it wasn't stolen outright.
And so it's the EYBL with it. To the wing, right side. Swings it to McCall. And it's rejected by MP. For the finish. And the slam jam from MP.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
Now here's Perchumsey. Now here's McCall. Over James. And he's finally able to knock one down.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
MP doubles. Corrado. Johnny Chu. And he lays it straight in.
No questions asked. When you get that shot, you take it.
McCall, right side. Out to Dermonenko. Off target from outside. Here's James. And it's finished off by MP.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the airtime to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Here's Tombo. Vlad Dermonenko for three. The rebound by Schrader.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
First one for him falls.
For the West All-Stars, number 9.
And that's good as he hits both that time. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Black. Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the
McCall.
game. 2 minutes.
EYBL, no good that time either. Now James in the post, defended by Lack. Pass to James. MP draws the double, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball. Clock at 6. Here's Corrado, tries a 3, and Robinson pulls it down. And here's Lack for 3. That shot is off.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Back to James. Nails the three-pointer.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
Pass to Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. And the call is going to be, yep, that's an illegal screen.
Illegal screens are some of the hardest calls officials have to make.
Yeah, it's often so close, and you could really rule it either way.
And here's MP from outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Now here's Lack. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by James. And down it goes for two.
When he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McCall, James covering. MP returns to sender. Out of bounds, says the EYBL will keep it. Now here's McCall. James covering. Pass over to Robinson. He's money on the shot.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Back to James. Shot over McCall. That's good.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that about does it, folks. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers, better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never gonna play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's gonna get for you, MP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.